We're here today to talk about BootDaddy Collections with Lucchese. And with this, Trey Gilmore, brand manager from Lucchese, joins us on the show, seasoned veteran. Trey, the first thing I want to hit on is I want to talk to you a little bit about American-made, handcrafted in the USA.
Sure.
And kind of what that means to Lucchese.
Right.
I know when we're making product and you're seeing all this large movement in mainstream and retail as itself, and in Western, but in Western, people don't realize that we still have a lot of boots made in America.
Right here, you bet.
You guys, you've been making boots in the USA since 1883.
128 years.
To be able to do that and sustain growth like Lucchese has, there's been some ups and downs along the way, but my gosh, having jobs in the USA, what's it mean?
That's to be a part of that company, Paul. I can't tell you how proud that makes me. But more so, to be able to offer this kind of product, this quality of product,
yes,
for 128 straight consecutive years,
yes,
there's a lot to be said for that. And that's one thing that Lucchese really prides himself in, is that we still build them the way we've always built them.
Right.
We've got a few little technological things that help us along.
Sure.
With stitching these tops, we don't have to sit and stitch them by hand anymore.
Right.
But these
machines
boots
are part of progression. Right?
Absolutely. But these boots are still built by hand. They're still handmade, handcrafted,
yes,
in the USA.
Correct.
And in these days, you've seen some people wander off that track, and now everyone's trying to get back on it. We never left it.
There you go. And I know our customers here at PFI Town and on Shopping Western Style have to appreciate that fact.
Sure, absolutely.
You guys were gracious enough to be a part of our Great American Made Tour in 2010, and once again here in 2011, and where we've gone to the factory and we've shown everyone how these boots are made. As a matter of fact, you and I were just talking about this a second ago, all the did you knows.
Right.
What's another did you know?
Lucchese Classic. Did
Yes.
you know each boot's got over 30 lemon wood pegs hand driven into the bottom of the boot.
And when you mean hand driven, we got factory footage to attest they are hand driven.
Hand driven.
They go in the mouth or in the hand, and they go straight into the boot.
That's it.
That is. And then you were talking about how many steps it is.
Over 120 steps in the entire process. Over 120 pair of hands touch each boot as it goes through the process.
Yes.
Our master bootmakers they're the best, literally. You're talking about third and fourth and fifth generation bootmakers.
That's right. When we were there at the factory, we were talking about that, and you've got guys that have been there for 30 to 40, 30 to 40 years. Well, guys, there you have it. Lucchese, American made. What more can you say, Trey?
Doesn't get any better than this.
Doesn't get any better than that. BootDaddy Collections with the Lucchese.